All right, guys, we're out here on the trap line today. I got the four-wheeler there, I got the old trapping basket over here, and I've just got some traps with me today. I'm not going to put out too many sets. I just got back from school and I just want to throw a few out here. So I'll show you what I'm working with here. Let me get my camera turned around. Okay, so we're kind of right here in the bottom. I don't know how good this camera does at showing it, but this right here is just straight uphill all the way over here and stuff. So we're down in kind of this bottom, and those coyotes, they like to travel right, like they like the lowest points of the field. So it's a great place for traps no matter where you're at, the lowest point of the area. And so I've got all this open field around me, and then right here is this really thick woods, and there's going to be, you got to think like a coyote. Where would a coyote be? He's going to be where food is, and it's hard telling how many rabbits and squirrels and whatever's in there. I'm going to do doubles. I'll put one probably right around like there somewhere, then one like over there or something. So yeah, all I'm going to do is I'm going to scrape me out a little place where I want to put my trap there. And then that's going to be my backstop. I would put it right there, but my be blocking my camera's view. So we're going to dig out a little hole that we're going to put our trap into, and you want that trap to fit in there real snug and firmly, so whenever a coyote steps around it, if it steps on that trap, it's not going to wiggle around or anything. So you want this hole to be just big enough for your trap to fit into. All right, now I've got my hole dug. I'll show that to you guys. There's my hole right here, and we're gonna set this trap and we're gonna test fit it. Okay, so you guys can see that trap fits in there pretty nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dig a little hole right here in the middle so that stake and chain has a little place to just lay in. So I'll show you what I mean by that. Okay guys, I dug my little pit in there. I don't know if you can see, but I got all my chain sitting in there. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go and, here, let me throw a glove on. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go around the edges of this trap with some of this dirt. We're gonna pack it in. We're gonna pack around the jaws of that trap. You don't want to get any under the pan there, so don't get any dirt under there, or any big chunks anyways. So we're going to take our dirt and then put it right here by the edges, kind of, and just pack that trap in real nice. And we'll do the same thing over here. Come over here. Usually you'd want to do this with two hands. You could really get your fist in there and stuff, pack it down, but no, I don't have a cameraman or nothing, so I'm out here one-handed making sets. This is really hard to do, so I'm gonna put my phone down and you guys get the point. I'm gonna go around and pack this in. So you can see now I got dirt packed all around my trap, and if a coyote were to miss the trap pan and step like right there, it would stay firm and it wouldn't move. So as I mentioned earlier, you're not supposed to get any dirt under that pan, but you also have to cover the trap. So to prevent dirt getting under there and you can still cover your trap, you can either get what they call a pan cover, where you just like cover the front of the trap, or you can do what a lot of guys do, and they'll take like some 1/2-inch pipe installation or something and throw it under there. Or what I'm gonna do today, since I forgot to bring a pan cover or anything like that, I'm just gonna take some like little, let's see, just some of this grass like this. I'm not gonna use this because I'm touching it, but just stuff like that, and I'm gonna shove it under that pan, and that'll just keep dirt from getting under it. And that stuff will keep the dirt from getting under it, and it'll still be able to be pressed down and go off. So that's what we're gonna use. All right, guys, so you can see I've got my pan cover underneath there, and then yeah, I've got my trap all packed in here, and yeah, it looks pretty good. So what we're gonna do now is take this dirt here, I've got it in my sifter, we're just gonna go over the top of this trap and cover the trap just enough to where you can't see it anymore. Okay, you see this set's really coming along now. Now what I do is I kind of shake my glove off like that, or my hand's up here, and then the glove's just flopping around. And what I'll do is I'll go like this and just brush it out over that trap. There we go, we're rocking and rolling now. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take the trapping hammer, and you see mine's got this dirt auger on there, and you can buy dirt auger attachments like for a drill, you know, so that's maybe something I'm gonna buy in the future, but for now I just got this little handy dandy 3-in-1 tool. I got that off Hoosier Trapper Supply. But all we're gonna do is we're gonna create a bait hole, and we're gonna put it right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig out a nice hole, so yeah. All right, guys, you see how deep I'm getting this. You want this thing to be super deep as you can get it. And basically, the science behind a dirt hole set is the coyote, he's gonna be walking and he's gonna smell something. He's gonna be like, oh crap, what's that? And you really want your set to be eye appealing too, because he's gonna have to catch your set in his eyes too. And he's gonna walk up to it, he's gonna be like, man, there's a rabbit or something down there in that hole. And he's gonna walk up here, and if he doesn't already get caught walking up to the set, he's gonna start digging around. And the longer he's at his set, the more he's gonna be looking around. And when he's looking around, his feet are gonna be moving around. And his feet are gonna be moving around right in this area. And sooner or later, he's gonna get unlucky, and his foot's gonna go right there in the pan, and we're gonna catch a coyote. So yeah, you can see I've got that pretty deep, and it's gonna keep this coyote here working it for a while. We're gonna add a backstop. And what this does is it keeps your coyote from working your set on that side. It might come down this way and smell it, and he's gonna be like, crap, it's gonna be an inconvenience just being here for him, you know? So he's gonna walk around, and that's gonna get him working your set on this side. So that's what the backstop does. You just kind of mount it up right behind your dirt hole, or your bait hole, I mean. And yeah, you just kind of wanna do that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this dirt, and I'm gonna toss it over there. Now what we're gonna do is, this looks oddly suspicious if you walk right up on that. So coyote's gonna sense something's up. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here a few feet away from the set. We're gonna grab some of this grass and stuff. Maybe some of that stuff. Some of these soybean leaves, get those in there. Then I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna break these up and sift them over the top of that trap, and I'll show you what that looks like. All right, guys, so here we go. We got the completed set. I'll move all the stuff out of the way so you guys can see it a bit better. But yeah, this is what it should look like once you're done. All right, guys, we're out here on the trap line today, and as you can see, we got the first coyote of the season. We just got a little runway through here, and yeah, the old dirt hole set got her done. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get him taken care of. And I'll show you what we got going on. There's these waterways going all through this field, and these coyotes are either gonna be traveling right on the edge or right on those waterways. So I threw a set right there, and then I've got this natural cross, or not really natural, it's for the combines. I got this crossing from where these combines and stuff go through here. And it's just a really good place. Coyotes are gonna be traveling it. And yeah, I mean, it's just a good overall general good area. These waterways, I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, like 3 of these waterways all come together in this one big area. And it's just just a good spot. It's a low point of the field. And yeah, it's just got a bunch of good characteristics for setting traps and stuff. So I got one right there. That's the remake that we caught one in this morning. And then you can see I'm also setting on sign. See, I got coon track right there. There's deer prints in here and stuff. And more coon over here. And I just knew coyotes were traveling it. Even though I didn't see any coyote prints, I knew animals were obviously here, just because where coon and deer are, coyotes aren't going to be too far. Here's another set. You can't really see it. I got to clean it up a little bit. Try not to touch it too much. We had a big rain come through. See, I'm trying not to get too much of my human scent on it, but yeah. There we go, that's better. You can see, got one right here, got one right there. Yeah, just a good general place to trap. And then on down there a ways, I got another trap. I didn't have enough time for doubles down there, or else I would have. But I've caught coyotes right by that woods. I've caught coyotes a little like right over there. So they're in this field. I had one run right through there. I saw it run. But yeah, all there is left to do now is to bait this. And I'm not gonna bother putting any lure on this. This is a very strong smelling set now, because you gotta think that coyote was there for a few hours. So he peed all over this set and just got his scent everywhere on it. And yeah, all I'm gonna do is rebait it, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.